So let's take a look at this example. In this example, Izzy is driving to see a concert at the Gorge. The amphitheater is 163 miles away, and it takes her 3.75 hours to get there. So I've got some information here that I can tell right away. 163 miles, 3.75 hours. And here in the question, what was her average velocity? So this is the thing we're looking for here, and here's some information we have to find it. So let's start writing in the things we know and don't know. So 163 miles, that's a distance. I know that because it says miles here. So her change in distance, and that's what little delta means, is change in distance, is 163 miles. The 3.75 hours, that's how long it took her to get there. So that's her change in time, 3.75 hours. And then her velocity is unknown and we're looking for it. Now the next step is to think about what equations do we have that relate to variables that we know. We have d, t, and we want to find v. So that sounds like our velocity equation. So we write that down. V is equal to the change in distance divided by the change in time. Now this is already solved for velocity. We're looking for velocity. Velocity is all by itself, so we're ready to plug numbers in here. So our change in distance is 163 miles. Our change in time is 3.75 hours. And when you divide the distance by the time, you get a velocity of 43.5 miles per hour. Now I know it's miles per hour because look at the units here, miles, hour. So miles per hour, miles per hour. And that's my final answer on this one. All right, so that's the work you have to show. Make sure you're writing the starting equation, right? Let me highlight that real quick. Make sure you're writing the starting equation out. Make sure that you solve it. In this case, it was easy because we already solved for velocity. Then you're plugging numbers in and you're writing your final answer down. Those are the 3 steps necessary, as well as writing in these things, what you know and don't know. And make sure on every number there's a unit, not just in the end, but on all these intermediate numbers as well. That does it for solving for velocity example 1. You can click here if you want another velocity example, or you can click here for some practice on your own.